All right, good morning, guys. Today is the day that we woke up to the bombings here in Kyiv, the airport, and I just did a live stream, but I noticed that all the shops and all the restaurants are closed, so we are prepared to shelter in place and stay at home, maybe for the next few days or weeks. Who knows how long it's going to be. It's going to be really hard to leave Kyiv right now because the airport is closed. There's no flights. And there's military, people are moving homes. There's a lot of people with luggage going everywhere. It's not a good time, guys. It sucks. I explained more of it in my live stream, but today, in this video, I want to show you what it looks like to try to leave Kyiv. My friend Alex, Ukrainian guy, he's trying to get to Poland.
Так, привіт, я познайомився з Сергієм.
Так, доброго дня всім.
І ми зараз намагаємося покинути Київ. So, why did you decide to leave? What did you hear? And what happened during the event? Чому вирішив піти з Києва? І що ти почув? Які новини?
З 5 ранку лунали вистріли ракет, пролітали ракети над будинком, потім ще були вистріли, і ми відчули небезпеку і вирішили повертатися до батьків на батьківщину.
А чим ти займався в Києві? What did you do in Kyiv?
Я працював в школі, був вчителем фізкультури.
So he was a teacher of physical culture, so to speak, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so good luck to us. I think we'll give more updates. So as of right now, we're trying to leave Kyiv. We're trying to escape. As you can see, there are many cars. Let me show you some people. There are some guys I met. So there, I'm not sure you can see it. They're, you see Mercedes trying to get out. Probably had a good life here, but not anymore.
My friend Alex, Ukrainian guy, he's trying to get to Poland, and it's a nightmare. There's so much traffic. It almost looks like he's basically walking with a suitcase through cars, through traffic, because it's faster than sticking around and try to just be stuck in traffic. I'm here at the grocery store to get some supplies. I'm going to show you what it's going to be like in the US. This would be a freaking nightmare right now, but I'm thinking that in Ukraine, people are going to be more rational, well, hopefully. But definitely the streets are, there's a mood here, So here at the grocery store, there's slightly more people buying things, but you can see all the shelves are still full. People aren't going crazy or anything, but people are deciding to stock up at least a little bit, just in case something happens.
Hey, hi, Johnny FD.
Yeah.
Hey, I just saw your podcast.
Oh, yeah, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
We live around the corner. We saw your podcast. All the stores were closed, so we thought we'd run down and get some supplies.
I was just talking about
live
this.
stream.
Yeah, because I was like,
we didn't notice everything was closed, and we saw your live broadcast.
yeah. So it's a good time to just buy some groceries.
Yeah, cool.
Luckily, nobody's panicking. I think if it was in the U.S., it'd be insane right now.
Yeah.
The shelves would be empty.
Yeah.
But the Ukrainian people are pretty calm in it. So
And I really liked your message.
So there's definitely people buying more water and food than normal. But you guys want to?
Yeah, we're here. Hi. Hey, Johnny FD. Big fans of the show. We're still here. Still here.
So why'd you decide to come to the grocery store now?
Well, we thought everything was cool until we heard the jets flying over.
Okay.
And apparently they dropped bombs this morning.
Yeah.
We just thought it was a routine exercise.
Okay.
Then we're chilling, doing a Zoom conference call with our partners, and because international business is still going on. But we saw you saying that all the stores were closed and people were kind of like, this one guy was panicking trying to get his flight, and we're like, dude, the guy's right in front of our house.
Yeah.
And he's going to Novus, so we better stock up too, because we only got like steaks in the fridge.
That's enough to live off of, right?
From Stokes Meat, not a paid sponsor.
I'm pretty sure that the supermarkets are. I don't know if they're required to stay open. Hi, how are you? I don't know if they're required to stay open or what's going to happen, but basically, a lot of people are buying supplies just in case, right? Like You have an opinion on what's happening?
I'm just curious why you still here, or why are you not fleeing like everybody else?
What about you? Why didn't you leave?
I have no option. I mean, it's impossible to leave the city right now.
Yeah.
You're German?
Yes.
Von wo bist du aus Deutschland?
Aus Hamburg.
Hallo, ich bin Charles, ich bin gerade aus Berlin gekommen.
Ach so, warum gekommen gerade?
Naja, ich bin vor einem Monat gekommen.
Ach so, ja.
My name is Charles Finney. I can't run. I'm from Texas. And I believe in Jeffersonian right of self-determination.
Shasta,
So politically I have to stay.
Yeah.
But ja, es ist gut, dich zu sehen.
Ja,
Bleibst du hier oder versuchst du wieder zurück nach Hamburg zu kommen?
also nach Hamburg nicht unbedingt. Ich lebe eigentlich. Ich bin
So
ausgewandert aus
there are still
Deutschland.
a few crazy people like me that are staying.
Aus Amerika.
I'm not alone.
That's
But,
well.
yeah.
Ach so,
I was
ja,
thinking
da
that
hab
if
ich
this
auch
was
mal
America,
angefangen zu studieren.
people wouldn't be so calm buying groceries right now.
Ich wohne auf deiner
It would be
Straßenseite.
Oh, ich wohne
like they would be hoarding. Like, they would hoard, right? Like literally, like people are smart. They're like, I'll buy some things just in case we need to stay home. Things are closed. But like looking at most people's baskets, like they're just kind of a normal week's worth of groceries. They're just like, okay,
amount.
yeah, and it's good for everyone because if one person started panicking, everybody would panic, and then it would be go crazy.
Yeah, the milk grocery store run, like
Yeah,
back in the States.
yeah.
It's fine here though.
On the morning of bombs dropping and stores being closed, people in Ukraine are still civilized and respectful of others. This is why I love Ukraine. So, it is a city center and not that many people actually live in the center, which also kind of explains why maybe it's not as bad, but this is definitely more people buying groceries than I normally would see. Huh?
Where are you from?
America.
America?
Yeah. And you?
You are not afraid?
I'm not afraid. You?
I'm from Kyiv.
Yeah. You know, I was saying that in America, everybody would panic and buy like too much stuff. But here, people are very normal. People are buying just like a normal amount of food.
I buy normal food, but my wife is from Donetsk.
Uh-huh.
She's remarried on 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But she is in. Look, it was started with
In Donetsk, yeah.
Yeah, in Donetsk, and that's why she have some nerves.
So she's scared.
Yeah, but now we have 2 children,
Okay.
and they're very nervous.
Yeah.
And that's why we buy all that we need,
Yes.
and no more, because we understand that different people want to buy this too.
Yes. Oh, see, I like that about Ukrainians, is you're thinking about other people. In America, people just will buy all the toilet paper, all the milk, all the something. They're crazy, you know?
No.
But good luck, Vublaska.
Good luck.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so exactly what I was saying, like, he's literally from the Donetsk region, which is been at war for 8 years now. They moved here 5 years ago. And he said, yeah, they're worried, so they wanted to come get some food. But they only wanted to buy enough for them to survive the week and not encroach on others, because other people also need this food. This is what I love about Ukrainians. They're gonna have to carry it, man. These guys bought it. They gotta carry it. At least there's 3 of them. Oh, I think this is. I think they just abandoned in the water, just like forget it. Meanwhile, here's this nice babushka, just with like a few normal items. She did get a couple of these doctor sausages though, and bread. I think she's been through this before, guys. Thank you to all the people who are still working as well, because I know it must not be easy for them to come today. Alright, if you guys want to see what I stocked up on, got a thing of chicken, a thing of pork, so some chicken wings, frozen nuggets, a couple cans of olives, 2 packs of olive bread, some extra virgin olive oil, liemi, and 2 things of vegetables, of course some eggs as well. I eat a lot of eggs. And 2 things of bread. And this is for lunch today. Luckily, the panic has died down. It was just really that one group of foreign guys from wherever they're from, that was panic buying. And now they're gone. It's actually very calm here. We're just buying normal things now. I would have been done by now, but I let her go first. Yeah. All right. So the total bill was 1,400. Дякую. All right. Хорошего. And this is what I got. I can show you though that every single restaurant is closed. Nothing is open right now. There's like, this kebab shop is closed, but one of them is still open. This Chinese restaurant's closed. The Lebanese closed. Pizza Hut is even closed. Coffee shop's closed. Pizza place is closed. The restaurant's closed. This is why, thankfully, the grocery store was still open, so I was able to buy a couple of things. So people are getting prepared, you know, to stay at home. Not that many Ukrainians actually live in the city center. It's expensive to live here. It's more of an office and business district. So that explains also why there's not that many people making kind of runs for the grocery store here. A lot of people, you know, are trying to leave right now too. They're, as you saw, they're stuck in traffic. Hopefully they'll make it by the end of tonight, but most likely they're not going to make it to West Ukraine until the morning. There's going to be so much traffic, maybe even tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I actually decided to get into this panic rush. Right now, I'm trying to get out. There's a long way of cars. Yeah. If you remember, I told you I was worried a little bit. So
you can kind of see the streets are unusually quiet and empty right now. I live right there in that building, so I'm gonna go home. I have some friends that are gonna come over and kind of shelter in place together. That's honestly the reason why I even bought this much food. I know it's not a lot, it's 2 bags worth of food, but I didn't want to buy too much to make it so other people can't have food to buy. It's probably only gonna be a few days. These are fucked up, sad times, guys. I know I've been trying to be pretty calm, but like, these are messed up times, all right? Like, it's scary. Russia's a scary motherfucker, right? Putin is a scary guy. Literal KGB spy. Putin, please go home. Please just stop this war. Please freaking go home. Like, it sucks. Like, we don't want you here. What the fuck is this sound? Alright guys, I'm in front of my building right now, and there's a restaurant here. It looks like the lights are off, which is not good, but there is electricity on the other side, so I don't think it's I don't know what the problem is. Right? Maybe I don't even know if the electricity is off in here, but there's a lot of people kind of sitting outside for whatever reason. A lot of people going in and out. I don't know if they were going to work, but I mean, it was supposed to open 3 hours ago, but there's definitely people hanging out here with the lights off. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. On one hand, I should just go upstairs to my apartment where everything is fine, but on the other hand, I kind of don't want to go upstairs yet because my house is so quiet and it faces the back, which is good, but it's bad because I have no idea what's happening when I'm there. Because like when I'm in my apartment, life is completely normal and I don't hear anything, I don't see anything. When I come out just onto the street, that's when, you know, things are happening. Actually, this street itself is like relatively quiet. Normally, like it's, you know, it's not quiet as in not loud. It's more like it's just restaurants and bars and stuff. Krashadik, which is 2 blocks over, that's kind of where Maidan is and where all the action happens. So if I walk 2 blocks that way, I see what's happening. But when I'm home, it's like nothing is happening. So I'm almost afraid of being in the dark, either figuratively or literally, by going home. So that's what sucks. But I should do it. I mean, you know, I gotta go home eventually. I can't just stand here in the cold all day. At the same time, this is kind of the only info that we have. It's just seeing how people are reacting on the streets. All right, I'm glad I stayed outside because I spoke to one of my neighbors who, she said she's seen me around, and actually she watches my YouTube channel, but she didn't want to be on camera. She's Ukrainian, actually originally born in Russia but lives in Ukraine, and we're talking about the situation, what she's going to do. She says her mom actually has a house very close to Verispol Airport, where it was bombed by the military, but it seems like there was intel that was going to happen. So the planes were actually all up in the air. So actually there was no damage to any of the Ukrainian Air Force. It damaged the actual military airport itself, but that's just infrastructure, and that's not as nearly as bad, right? Like it's the planes were the assets, and they actually, Ukraine was able to defend against some of the missiles as well. So that's actually really good news. So she was asking me why I'm staying and what I plan to do, and you know, explain it to you guys as well. But she's gonna stay. She doesn't know if she wants to stay like with her mom or here, but either way, like it's nice to have this community. If anything, tough times brings neighbors and people together. So there's always somewhat positive, right? But still sucks it's happening. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs now because it's getting cold. Just sitting out here. So wish us luck, guys. Wish us luck. All right, good morning, guys. Today is Friday, February 25th, the day after the bombings at the military airports. I'm cooking some breakfast. I have lots of food. There's been some updates from my friends who have left Kyiv. I would say so far 50% have already left or tried to leave. A lot of people are still trying to stay put, or they're close by, you know, and their dachas, like their family homes with their families. So I'm gonna give you some updates on what's going on while I make a little breakfast. But I have a lot of food in my fridge, so don't worry. My freezer is completely full as well, and I have some dry goods. So don't worry, I'll have plenty of food and water, and it was gonna be okay. Here is pork chop for the morning. And I have plenty of dry goods and some canned goods here. Olives, almonds, lots of rice, coffee, a couple of things of bread. So I'll be okay even if I have to stay here for 2 weeks, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So the reason why I had such a big breakfast is I actually have a friend staying with me. You may know him from America's Got Talent. Anyways, we're just hunkering down, gonna have some breakfast, and we go outside and see what's going on. Alright guys, so our plan is to stay in Kyiv, but we want to, I'm gonna prepare a go bag just in case. So I'm gonna keep my passport, some important documents, and some things, change of clothes, in case we need to just come back and we need to leave the house quickly. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it does, at least I'll have one kind of central bag where everything is here. All right, so we wandered outside. This is Maidan right here. And there's press walking, military journalists everywhere. And the streets are pretty quiet. But, I mean, they are wearing bulletproof vests and we're just out here. And North Face jackets. I don't know if it was a good idea to come out here, to be honest. Actually, I didn't want to. Bold wanted to. And on one hand, it's good to see what's going on firsthand. But on the other hand, it is scary. I mean, there's very few people on the street. There's a few tourists with bags trying to get to the train station, the bus station now. But, I mean, aside from war journalists, it's me and Bald here on the street. I love Ukraine. I'm happy I stayed for the last 2 months, but obviously, I mean, this guy walking by with a helmet and it's dangerous to be here. So Bald's having a chat with a television journalist who works for a sister company of Al Jazeera. He has his full flak jacket. He has a helmet. Bald is in his North Face coat. I'm in a war coat. Wool coat. I should say it was war coat, but definitely not prepared to be out here. People are leaving, or who knows what's going on, man. Who knows what is going on? The press, everybody has flak jackets on. And these are 100% military rocket launcher defenses. Wow. Are you scared?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Do you wanna flee? You can't.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Did you know this? How long have you been in Ukraine?
2 weeks.
Did you think this would happen?
Not in Kyiv, no. I thought in Donbass, yes, but not in
Yeah,
Kyiv.
I also. But you know, it's crazy that every single person I know that was in Kyiv thought, no, Putin's not coming to Kyiv. It's crazy. But every single person in America was like 100%. The news has been saying it for 2 months.
He have to come here because it's because of part of strategy. If he wants to make his point valid about invasion, he has to make a country, he has to make the government go on their knees. So he can't do that if he doesn't, hit them in Kyiv.
Yeah.
He has to hit the capital.
We have. Well, good luck. I hope we all stay safe.
Good luck, man. Take care.
You. All right. There, you guys heard it from the war journalists. Yeah. Диви. Давай. 1, 2, 3. Хорошо.
Я тебе плохого ничего не сделал. Ну, я мужу по-английски, но у меня English так.
Я говорю чуть-чуть по-русски, не очень.
Тебе Украина плохое сделала?
Украина сейчас плохое. Ну, не нормально, но я люблю Украину. Потому что я тут. Слава Ukraine. Good luck.
Героям слава, бро.
Героям слава.
Я тебя уважаю.
So we met a local Ukrainian here. How do you feel?
It's very dangerous because I was just at the railway station. There were bombings near the square. And
really?
I can show you the video. So we managed to escape to the metro, and they closed exit from Vokzalna station to the square.
So we can't even go take the train anymore. Is it working?
I don't know. Can I say?
Oh my gosh, that was our hope. Why do you think they would bomb the train?
No, it was near the square, somewhere around.
Okay.
I don't know what was the place they tried to bomb, but it was a very loud noise and people started running.
Why are you on the street? Like, you're crazy.
I just want to
Я
go
приду.
around to see
Братан, ну он
what is going on.
пиздобол, я тебе серьезно.
to see what's going on, and
Yeah.
I'm very lucky to meet you because I've been watching you on the YouTube for many years now, and Mr. Bold also.
So were you surprised to see?
Yeah,
us?
very surprised on this day.
I was gonna say that like people are probably watching like Israeli news
Yeah.
or something and be like, "What is this? Bold and Johnny just walking by?"
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
didn't believe my eyes.
yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, we're gonna go home now
Yeah.
too, but it's. What are your plans then?
Just to sit at home and wait what will happen, or maybe to leave to Western Ukraine
Yeah.
because it may become too dangerous here in Kiev.
Are you allowed to leave?
I'm not allowed to leave Ukraine because of the mobilization.
But you can leave Kiev.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course,
that's
yeah.
okay then. Yeah, because I had mixed news. Some people were saying that men weren't even allowed to leave Kiev.
I don't know, maybe there are some rules, but you can take the train,
Yeah.
nobody will check.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna try today?
Yeah, not today, but tomorrow.
Okay.
So to leave to Poland, we had the rules that you need a PCR test,
Yeah.
but now they canceled this rule for Ukrainians.
And nothing's even open.
Yeah.
Like, how would we even get one? You know, like it's not like
We could leave, for example, yesterday morning.
Yeah. Why didn't you leave yesterday?
That's another story because I just returned from Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad timing,
And-
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
wish you stayed in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also wish I went to Europe earlier, but I mean, I didn't think this would happen in Kiev.
Yeah. Nobody thought.
You know, here's a big question. Okay. 100% of the people that I know that are in Kiev, living in Kiev, said to me, "I cannot believe this happened. Like, I'm shocked this happened." You know, but 100% of the people in the U.S. said, "I told you so, Johnny. I told you 100% it would happen." Why do you think there's this disconnect?
Yeah. So most of my friends spend their night in the metro inside, north of Kiev, here on Obolin station, so I live nearby. And I visited them in the morning, and when I returned home, there were bombing noises just 2 kilometers away from the metro station. And there were gunmen near the school where I used to...
Near Obolon.
Yeah.
Which is very
near
close to
Obolon,
here.
yeah. So
It's only how many kilometers is it from here? You think?
from here, like 10 kilometers north.
It's like 5 miles maximum.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like a few stops in the metro.
And they stopped metro to Obolon now, so I can't even go there by
Man,
metro.
so you can't go home.
I will walk, maybe.
You will walk.
Yeah.
But now there's no taxis, right?
Yeah. The taxis go crazy. So yesterday I checked Uber and Bolt applications. They
Nothing's
stopped working.
yeah.
So there is only one called Uklon, but the price is
Crazy high.
extreme.
Because Uklon drivers are crazy guys.
Yeah.
They always have been.
But there's an option that you can go with a shared ride.
Yeah, that's good at
Very
least.
cheap.
Yeah, or hitchhike, I guess. There's people going, but I don't know. Like this guy in the Range Rover, do you think he would pick you up? You know, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think not. Yeah. Well, good luck. I
So
hope,
now our only hope is that this mobilization rules will be cancelled and we could leave abroad.
Yeah,
somewhere.
or hopefully this war ends soon.
Yeah. We don't know.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
So their goal is maybe to catch the president, the government, to throw them out and put their own government that will be Russia friendly.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen. Good luck. All right, instead of walking back towards home, Bold wants to walk towards the river because that's where the danger is. I don't know if we should, but this is where we're going now. There's like families there with their luggage and everything. So even though my house is the other direction, I'm following Bold to the Dnipro River to see what's happening on the other side. It's probably one of the worst decisions of my life to follow this guy into literal war zone. But I vowed I would stay with them and protect them. So here we are. So Bold said he got stopped by the military over there, but we can't go any further. All right, so I just got stopped by the police with guns, ran up to me and said, "Don't film." I was like, "I'm sorry." So I think we're gonna walk back to my house now, leave Maidan. Seva, the Ukrainian guy we met, is going back to Obolon, his home. It's sad. It's like a Romeo and Juliet moment where his girlfriend lives in Russia and he lives in Ukraine. He can't go there. She can't come here. His house is in Obolon, which is basically taken over right now by Russia with tanks and military.
Так, раз, два, три. Поехали обратно. Где же машины? 3, 4. Опять поехали туда же, обратно. Ну, поехали теперь на гидропарк поехали.
The metro won't work now. We just heard an explosion in the background. The metro's not working, so he has to walk there. 5 miles, about 10 kilometers. Hopefully he makes it. Hope he's gonna be okay. So this is the street where Chanel, Louis Vuitton, a lot of the high-end shops are. And let's say if this is America, there would be looting there right now because there's no people. But Louis Vuitton actually was smart enough to board up before they left. I don't think anything would happen here in Ukraine anyways, in Kyiv, as far as looting is concerned. All the other shops are okay. So I'm not sure actually if it's still open or not. I don't think it's open. I think it's closed. Fuck, it's shut. Закрыть. Oh, it will open? Okay, thank you. Oh, thank God. It'll open in 5 minutes. It's just temporarily shut. Luckily, we don't actually need anything. I'm just worried about Ukrainians starving. Like, if the shops were closed, it'd be really, really bad. Everything closed. So this is the first taxi I've seen the last 2 days. All I'm saying is probably because there's no petrol right now, there's no gasoline, so they just can't operate. I heard Ukulon and maybe this 571, they will take you, but for like 10 times what the normal rate is. So I'm happy there's an option, but this is a good time to have your own car, I guess, in Ukraine. Air raid siren. It's 3 of them now. It's not good.